And we're back and everything's on fire.
Who are you people?
Oh God!
Including but not limited to Hoshi's hand. Oh God!
This is fine.
Stare into the void. Now they can't.
Oh, Vaughn, you might want to change the title. I just noticed it's still No Love War Extra.
Thank you. I knew I forgot something. This is definitely not Otako's Adventure, which I'm glad.
No, hate, stay, stop.
Oh man.
I'm kind of sad that both Taka and Goomba decided not to bring that back fully.
Eh.
There were good reasons for it.
There were
Mental health reasons.
the same reasons that they canceled the show in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Mental health and avoiding toxicity. Man, toxicity, that's something I have to keep in mind next time. Or later in the session, maybe. Who knows? But, yeah. Glad to see you all get once again. I know it's been quite the hot minute with personal farm engagements came up as well as other serious issues. But I have since worked through them in order to gain the availability to bring back everybody here with the Witchlight Brigade. Oh, man. I need the break. Not gonna lie. Basically working 2 jobs for like 16 hours a stretch for a good stretch of these past few weeks. I'm like, I need a break.
Oh, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that being said, how about we start going around the horn? Who wants to start us off?
Okay, we'll just do down the line. Hi, I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, places at C37. I do art. Commissions are open. So if you want anything, just find me there.
Also, look up her Etsy.
Yes, Etsy. It's there.
Still mad you get a chance to get that body pillow.
It's there. I re-upped it.
There you go, Hoshi.
Does
Wish granted.
Does that mean we have 3 more wishes?
3?
It's not a monkey paw, is it?
Oh, well, then it's significantly more, and things will go horribly, horribly awry.
If it's a djinn, they're gonna go actually the way we want them. If it's a genie, they're already going to horribly awry.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Okay. Hello, my name is Teen. You can find me on Twitter at nothing anymore because my Twitter is now private. I am leaving that hellscape. You can find me everywhere else at Delano13, including Blue Sky, and now TikTok. I've actually been posting a bunch of my YouTube shorts on TikTok. They've been doing actually really good numbers. So I'm going to keep doing that, obviously. You can also find me tomorrow on Drago's channel, but I'll let him explain more of that for that. Next.
I'll go. Why not? Hey everyone, you can find me on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and Blue Sky, all over the places, Draco Magnus. Sometimes there's an underscore in there. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. Monday we play Persona 5 Royal. It's been a bit since we did Futaba's Palace, and Medjed's going to destroy Japan or something, so hopefully she wakes up tomorrow. Tuesdays, when we're not here, me and a whole bunch of other people do party games. And Wednesdays, you can catch myself, Deluna, Chaco, yelling at me, Broad and Rod, Onyx Locket. I said Hoshi, I think, or if I didn't, I did now. As we go through our D&D campaign in good old Barovia, Barovian Odyssey. Our heroes are going to Argynvostholt, manor of a silver dragon that is in disarray. The dragon's not there anymore, but something might be in there. That was Wednesday, Thursday. You can catch me, Chaco, and Royal Hoshi as we go through Baldur's Gate 3. We've just started the second act. So we got a whole bunch of stuff to do in the Shadowlands. Fridays, I play Breath of the Wild. I'm about to sprint up Death Mountain and try not to catch fire. And Saturdays, you can catch me playing Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. We're nearing the final day in-game, and something's gonna happen that's horrible, I'd imagine, and I've got to collect some idols. Who would like to go next?
I can. Hi, I'm Royal Hoshi. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube as Royal Hoshi. You can also find me here every other Tuesday and on Draco's channel every Wednesday for Christmas Ride. And you can also find me there on Thursday for Baldur's Gate 3. Depending on how something goes and how I planned it right, I might have something up for option for a Tuesday thing for everybody for the off days. And that'd be it for me.
All right. Well, by process of elimination before the end, that means hello. I am Milla Ninja. Places you can find me, Milla Ninja Nerd on the Seeking Ship of a Burt X site, and you can also find me on Blue Sky and at Twitch at Milla Ninja. Streams will resume shortly, I assure you. After other stuff gets wrapped up in the background, but you can also find me every other Tuesday opposite of this game over at twitch.tv/Jake, where we go through a Dosian Anthologies Legacy of the Deal Breakers. And boy, did last session go from very calm to very, very tense. Well, I figure out why. What will happen from that? Tune in next week and find out. But Vaughn, tell us about you.
You forgot Chaco.
Yes, you forgot me.
Yes, sorry.
Don't worry, I'll make it quick. Hello, I am Chocolate Zombie 101. You find me on the social medias as Chocolate Zombie 101. I stream on Twitch. I'm here every other Tuesday. Also, earlier on Tuesdays, I'm over on twitch.tv/Twitch Person for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. We just had our big climactic battle of the current story arc, so look forward to what we do next. Wednesdays, you can find me over on Draco's channel as we do Curse of Strahd, and Thursdays you can usually find me, Draco, and Hoshi streaming on our respective Twitch channels, Baldur's Gate 3. And now I'm good.
All right, well, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/Burnout Vaughn. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky at Burnout Vaughn, and over on Patreon at Burnout's Bar. This week, not too much. All we've got is the return of Saved by the Spell, where we see if we spin the wheel and we're either going to land on trauma or actual relief. It's mostly trauma. It's like 7-3 trauma slices there. But with that out of the way, following that, on next Monday, we return to Wizard Sips Play, where we keep going through Resident Evil 6. Oh, I'm sure nothing will go wrong now. We're playing Sherry and Jake's game, being hunted by a giant hulking monster with robo arms. Then, following that, there will be some more No Love War Extra, where hopefully I will have caught up in re-getting all of the game data for Fate. I'm up to about where we were, about halfway through Passion Lips playthrough. So, I'm trying. If not, we'll try to find if there's another game we can stream. Then on Sunday, there won't be anything, because for a while, there won't be any Those Who Wander until the 17th, where we won't have a Those Who Wander, but we will have a one-shot. So look forward to that, and then on the 24th, we will return with Those Who Wander. Now that's out of the way. Milla, why don't you take us away?
Gladly, Vaughn. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Feys of Our Lives, so I'll be on the Witchlight campaign playthrough. When last we left our beloved guests, the Witchlight Brigade, Rudy, Dump, Predicate, Sola, and Tadara, the party had made their way to Loomlurch, along with Will of the Feywild and the Getaway Gang, in an effort to free the children that have been trapped there by Skabatha Nightshade, and also to lock up with the cycle of the party to confront Skabatha to either kill her or gain back what she had previously taken from them. they had met outside the goblin stalls where, after eating a bit of enchanted popcorn, Prince briefly was turned into a butterfly. After being tortured playfully for a little bit, he was eventually returned to his normal self, where
Yeah.
Chucklehead, the leader of the goblins, brought the party with inside the Tree of Loomlurch in order to set up a meeting with Scabathon Nightshade. After waiting around for a little bit, the titular hag revealed herself, as she offered some very rough-looking tea and went to talk brass tacks with the party. Through bits of bargaining, including returning her long-lost eye to her, she eventually relented and managed to return to Dove, Lieutenant Steve, his long-lost tin soldier, and thus giving him the ability to regain inspiration. The party then began to navigate various deals that she attempted to make towards the party in order to better make, good amends and use out of them. But as she attempted to, and the party was not giving her an inch, all of a sudden the cacophony of screams were heard outside of Loomlurch. As the party hears this echo of screams, and as Dov's beloved little dormouse begins to return with news of the outside, how will the party proceed as the Phase 2 of the Getaway Gang's plan begins to take effect? How will they deal with Scabathon and the events that unfold here at Loomlurch? As sand falls through the hourglass, let's find out the answers to those questions and more as we continue with this episode of Phase of Our Lives. At this point, Scabatha begins to turn her head, and you all see that as she hears the scarecrows yell, you all see that the iron key that is embedded within her back stops.
Oh, that's bad.
Ooh, Shiengi.
Well, excuse me, darlings. I have something I must attend to. You can wait right here if you want, but I will be back shortly. And you see that as she gets up, she makes her way back through the door that was right behind her where she had appeared previously. And you hear a loud thud as she slams the door behind her.
Okay.
That didn't go
Alright.
well.
That buys us a little bit of time to properly figure things out. Dorman, what did you find out while you were doing your exploration?
Well, I did a little bit of flying, you see, and I was looking around. I saw there was a garden outside where there were like a bunch of animals and a bunch of pigs and goats and all the scarecrows that were all laying outside there. And I managed to see that the children did get close enough to spook the scarecrows. But before that, I kind of swooped my way around the tree, you see, and I did see Will begin to, as they got spooked, I saw him starting to climb up one of the branches, up towards the back. I did see there were a few balconies with tin soldiers as scouts, and he yells and just kind of flops back onto your head. That was very tiring for him to express all that for you.
Yeah, understandable. Okay, so the plan seems to be going on without a hitch. I think first things first, we should probably make sure Will can get what he needs to get done. As our priority at the moment. Especially considering we have 2 hags to deal with in here. And one of them no longer is isolated with us. Or we could just sit here and wait for her to get back, but that would be leaving Will and the getaway children at her discretion.
You'll just see Praedycons look at you and just go, We cannot fight two hags at once. We need to leave. Get what we can out of here and leave.
Hmm. Well, she's going to be busy for a while, so we definitely have the lay of the land at the moment.
So she was mad when she left.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What do you think got her attention?
The scarecrow's yelling. I think it's an alarm system. Wasn't some of the getaway children going to set an alarm in the opposite direction?
Would that be it? Was that the direction that they were supposed to be?
No, Millet. The scarecrows were from the southern direction, weren't they?
I don't remember.
From
It's been so
where
long.
you were at,
Because I thought I
guess
remembered
give
it
me a
being...
preemptive perception check.
Okie doke. And perception... 10. With that nat 20 on the other side.
Tragedy.
It's from where you guys were at. It sounds like it came from. I'll just kind of peg. It sounds like it came from this direction. Above board, it sounded like it came from the north.
Okay. So she is heading towards where the alarm went off. I thought the plan was they were going to set an alarm in the opposite direction to get her to move the other way.
No, they were going to set an alarm off behind the tree. And that's behind the tree.
I guess it is. Right,
Meanwhile-
so then everything... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, Praedykosh is just going to move over here and just try this door and see if it's locked.
All right. You go to try the door, and it is closed, but it is not locked. You are able to open it.
All right, he's going to look through the other side and see what there is.
All right. Let me just go ahead and reveal this. Da-da-da-da.
Oh, I don't like it. There's a person in
room,
there.
flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on the tables, leering dolls' heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and the stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove at the back of the room holds a saucepan of smelting metal. 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the market outside. And inside, you hear, or you see, a... You do see a... Actually, roll a stealth check for me as
Why
you
do
go
you
to
hate
open
me?
the door.
That's a 12.
Okay. 3 young children are gathered around a wooden work table. The eldest, a job boy, prances on the tabletop with a bar of soap in one hand, while a halfling girl and a human girl giggle at his audacity.
Praedykosh will turn around. I found children. They don't seem to be the ones that are enslaved.
Yeah.
Are you
Wow.
sure?
There could be. I don't know. There could be magic at play.
Well, one is dancing happily and the others are laughing as if he's doing a dirty joke. I don't understand the joke. It involves soap.
I mean, he could be a bard and voice to solo like her.
Regardless, if there's kids here, I think we should probably try to save them.
Yeah,
Or kill them if they attack us.
No killing children.
No. I think we
I'm-
all have that. That's the
I'm
line
putting-
we're gonna draw it on.
I'm putting my foot down. No killing children.
Incapacitate if needed, but if you kill them, you'll answer to all of us most likely.
Okay, no killing. Maiming children. Got it.
No maiming either. Knockout, at worst.
Yes.
Put them in a chokehold. Restrain.
If they pass out, it's fine. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll say this. You can tell how stressed and close to scared Praedycots is. He's not pushing this.
So, I mean, Sindari would like struggling say non-lethal hurt the children.
Wait, what?
So don't kill the children. So that's all I know how to do. Okay.
You can
What?
back your punches a bit. Just, don't hit him as hard as if you were trying to kill them.
You know what? Let's just find out what the children are doing and just get going. We need to do things here.
Yes, we need to move. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, at this point, Praedicot just throws open the door and just waltzes in.
Following.
Same.
One of them, let's see, one of them, the halfway girl, in particular, just kind of looks startled at you as you all begin to make your way. It's just like, hello, who are you? As the drow boy just begins to jump down off of the workbench, and you see that as he gets down, he just takes the bar of soap and he just puts it in his pocket.
Greetings. We are the Witchlight brigade. He looks around really quick, make sure no one but the children is in here.
We're guests.
Let's see. Perception check for me there, Dob.
All right, good old perception with my meaty +1. Oh, 18.
As you begin to scan with your eyes around the room, your attention is drawn to a few of the far workbenches. As you see that they do have some various wooden dolls that are in various states of construction. The first thing that you notice is that some of them that have heads, you see the heads immediately tilt towards your direction. But another one that's actually closer to the stove, you actually hear a bit of a rattle as you hear some clanging of a drawer that seems to have dislodged itself. But as you get a closer look, you do happen to spy three small forms that are just barely hiding in the shadows. Humanoid looking. And let me go ahead and pull up there. Oh god, it's been so long. I need to know how to get to the right layer. Ah, there we are. All right. Now I'm remembering. Now I know how to.
Soka.
Yes.
And you hear the children just begin to they freak out slightly as they kind of hear that going on. Let's see. Two of the girls just immediately begin to run towards your direction, and I'm sorry, I do not have their tokens here with me, but do they not have? Let's see. Hold on. I could easily look for this. Maybe. What the heck? I'll just copy pasta this once.
Whatever works.
Paste. Paste.
Simple. They're
The
all
girls
drowned
immediately
children.
just kind of run towards them. Those blasted boggles again! Leave us alone!
It's a boggle.
But I say, yeah, can we roll Arcana checks for that, especially since my guy knows the Feywild?
Sure.
Same.
Yeah, Arcana or Nature.
Let's see
I
what's
got a
best.
+1 in
That's a
both.
25.
Nature's way better for me.
5.
15.
Let's see, Arcana. 10.
Guess
Oh,
Donk never
not 20
encountered
on this other
bubbles.
side.
That's a 4.
All right. Let's see. Sola, you've heard mentions of them before from places, primarily in your dreams. You can't remember what they were about, but Sidara and Predicats, you two in particular are particularly familiar with boggles. They tend to frighten and cause mischief among mortals. And in particular, Predicats, you would note that they have the penchant of being able to take normal frames and make portals into various short distances, and they often use that to steal items or get closer to things that they normally wouldn't have access to.
But what I also know the most annoying thing about boggles. I want to know.
Yes, they are very oily,
Okay, yep.
and their oil can be used for several mischievous things.
Yeah, you'll just hear Predicates yell, "Kill with magic before they kill you."
Noted.
At which point I think we're probably going to roll initiative.
Yeah, sure, let's roll for initiative.
Sindara said, very good. I would if I can only use it. Ooh.
Literally, Predicates will just go skill issue. He's that kind of shithead.
Oh, I throw you skill issues.
I'm smiling right now, actually.
Let's see.
Oily, you say? That could be interesting if they get close enough to each other.
Let's have to see what. Okay, so so the boggles rolled a 24.
Great.
Oof.
Hey, what?
All right, how could I forget about the very special girl? What?
Ah, yes. The Elber.
I'm
You roll for her. She goes last with a 4. Sedge.
She's doing her best.
All right, so first up we have the boggles. Let's see. In Sylvan, you kind of hear one of them just hold on, just like, hey, let's not get too hasty. And they're going to hold their action. And that's gonna pass turn back to Sola.
Well, it says not get too hasty, so she kind of revs up a big spell, and then she kind of hesitates, and I was like, "Oh, talk quickly, or else." And she's gonna hold a spell for if they attack.
Okay. What are you preparing?
Oh, okay, it's these three. Sleep.
Okay. Alright, you're preparing to cast sleep. I see. Alright, Sidara.
Moral compass of murder hobo.
I never thought I'd heard that question from the same character, no less. Moral compass or murder hobo, you know.
The age-old question.
And she knows what these things are. Nah, she's gonna attack it. She's gonna run up. It looks it dead in the eye. Oh no, I know we're close to talking. That's her job. And she goes in rage.
Alright, as you make your way up there, though, that's going to trigger the Boggle's health reaction. As you see, coming from the various pores right in front of it, it's going to create a puddle of oil. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Question: does this trigger danger sense?
I would say yes, you would have advantage on this.
I'm laughing.
You just pass as you go to enter your range. As you get closer, you actually find it kind of helps you get into it a lot better. You almost fall over, but you manage to hold your ground. As long as you're within the oil, is considered difficult terrain. And it is, yeah, like I said, very slippery. All right, so you are able to successfully stay standing, and you're in your range. What else would you like to do?
He looks out to the oil, looks back at the bottle. Bad choice. And she's gonna swing down with her hammer. 26.
Yes, that hits.
For 10. Second attack.
Yeah, you just managed to bring your warhammer down, like, square on top of the head. He goes, ah! And you just see oil just kind of slick off everywhere from it as you hit it, but it is still barely standing.
Second attack. Net 20.
Oh my god.
16.
Yep. You basically Gallagher this thing as it just turns into oil and mist as it is dead.
As she slowly turns her head towards the other two, you two gonna make the same mistake, and she gets a wicked smile on her face. And it looks back at her again. Skillation my ass. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Rudy, you're next.
Alright, so Rhodey's still being uneasy on being right next to an owlbear. He's gonna move over here. I'm assuming all these tiles are 5 feet, right?
These are, go to the bottom, 10 feet.
Okay. I moved as much as I could.
Yeah, so each corner of a square would be 5 feet. Thankfully, they have the scale right for this as you move.
Move over to the corner of the wall, aim at this guy, and I'm a blast. Never mind.
As you summon your Spectral Eldritch Roadrunner from your hand as it flies forward, meep, meep. It smacks the wall next to it and it misses.
Yeah, I need to stop actually running and shooting.
All right. You do get another blast though, right? Or are you? Yeah, because you should be 5th level, right?
I'm only combined level or warlock level 2.
Well, it should be cantrip should be bases off your total level, so
Yes, cantrip is based on total.
Okay, so I can do another one.
yep.
That's better.
That one hits. Roll damage.
Whole 4 damage.
Yep, the Roadrunner just smacks this one right in the chest and it just knocks it back.
Wow, that's it for me.
All right, dump.
Dump will simply shrug. Well, violence it is. And let's see. It's gonna move right here in front of this child, aiming at the one Rhodey did. He's going to use Acid Splash. Do. And solely target that one. Because I have another feature that I got at 5th level. Insidious Spell. I can do the max damage on a cantrip I use as long as it's targeting a single creature. So I do.
Unfortunately, he rolled a 19 on the dex save.
Ah, damn. The T-bomb looses and misses. Well. Shit. Wait. Children. Whatever.
All right. Anything else to dump? Or anything from Norman?
Do I have anything I could do as a bonus action? No, I think that's it.
All right, predicates.
Let me just check something real quick. Did it do? Yeah, he's just gonna go. You're just gonna watch 2 zigzagging blasts of smoke just shoot out and fork and hit the 2 in the back. Did it do? 20 and a 15.
Yep, that hits each one.
So each one takes 4 force damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Veska, you're next.
All right. Remind me, the kids enemy or friendly?
They appear to be friendly. For now.
All right.
Or
That's
at least
fine.
neutral.
For now.
Screw it. You know what? F it. Vizca's just gonna crack her knuckles, and she's just going to say, "I'm not very fond of constructs. I genuinely deal with organic life forms." And she's just gonna look at them and say, "Consider this. Consider yourselves. Consider yourselves baned." They need to make Christmas saves.
All right. Well, thankfully they're not very charismatic. One passes and one fails.
All right. So the one that's baned has a D4. Has to take a D4 off of attack roll or saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I have any bonus actions at the moment, so that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Skyla. Oh, what would Skyla do?
Let's hope not eat the children, but then again, Owlbear.
Let's see.
He's
10,
in bed.
20, 30. I guess she's gonna spend her action to dash her way towards you. Sandara. Taking care to avoid any of the benches that are scattered about. Next up is the Boggles. You just hear in Sylvan, you just kind of look at them and say, crap, 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 crap. This one is going to look down at the drawers that are up underneath it. And you see him trace his hand as he places himself in through the cupboard and then disappears. This one oh, where could he even go? He's going to go 5, 10, 15. And you see him scamper up onto this workbench. And you see him also do the same. You see him pull a drawer open. And then you see him trace his hand. And then you see him fall into the drawer and disappear. All right. And with that, actually, Sola, let's go back to you.
Well, I think I lost a spell. It's like, what? How are these guys looking?
Oh, the children, they look okay, I guess. If you want to give a medicine check just to kind of ascertain how they are.
Yeah.
Or an insight to see, how mentally they look. I'll allow you the choice of either one.
Even better. Or not. but 9.
Well, the children, for the most part, it definitely seems like they've had it with this place. You kind of get the expression on them. Aside from that, you're not able to, concern much of anything else. The halfling girl in particular, you see, looks very sad.
Oh Lord, she has to be so small.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well,
She's like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Okay, well, I don't know what we're doing anymore. Hey, kids, do you want to get out of here?
All right. Let's see. I guess the halfling girl will just kind of look up to you and says, I have to look this up again because bah. I'm not leaving without Oink.
Oh boy. Who's Oink?
She's a little piglet, and I love her very much. I'm not leaving without her.
Oh boy. Well, okay, do you know where they are?
They have her in the pig pen out by the garden.
Oh boy.
Predicat's
We'll
just gonna
circle. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I say Predicat's just gonna turn around. Are there any other kids here? And do you know what's between those two doors? And he just points to the two exits to the room.
The drow boy just kind of speaks up. There's the textile mill, and in the kitchen, who else is there? Mika's there.
In the middle or the kitchen? We need to be fast here.
Mm-hmm.
So, which direction did Scabatha go in?
Well, she went, let's see, the boy, he's going to say, she went that way, but be careful, that's the Tin Soldiers Barracks.
My danger means right.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I don't know. What do we want to do?
We get the
I guess
we get the last
sorry.
kid and escape. We find the pig if we're lucky.
We'll circle back to the piglet after we manage to get everyone we're getting.
All right.
Bramble Queen, protect me from all these people with pets.
I heard that.
You were supposed to! At which point, then he just points again to the doors. Which one's the way to the kitchen?
The boy just kind of looks up this way. And this one. Oop, sorry.
Oh,
you
you hit
are
puberty!
3 sizes that day.
He became tall boy.
I'm biggin.
Sorry, Vesca, I just have to move you out of the way. As he just points over, that way.
I
They
think
kinda
that in
point
character he sneezed and became a giant for a couple seconds and then just went back to normal size.
It is the Feywild.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, I think stealth is also out the window, so just busting through this door.
Let's see. I have to double check that. Okay, so yeah. You do manage to bust through.
Although I am mildly curious, like as they're busting through the door, what's in the drawer?
Let's see. As you look through the drawer, the first thing you notice that the boglet is not in that drawer.
pokes the door just to see if they're invisible.
You do find a silver hammer and a chisel and a green leather tool belt in that drawer.
Oh.
Fancy.
Silver
Alright.
hammer and a green and a what?
Silver hammer and chisel and a green leather tool belt. $15 gold pieces for the set.
Ooh, okay.
All right, and let me go ahead and reveal the next area. Duh. 10 brightly painted structures resembling little wooden houses line the walls of this room. Each small house has a 3-foot-high hinged door. 4 of the doors are open and the other 6 are closed. A narrow staircase ascends to a circular wall. Near the foot of the stairs is a painted wooden box, 3 feet on the side. A crank protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. And you just kind of hear in Sylvan, in a familiar voice, "Help me, help me, help me, please!" And then, as you hear that, the beat of a drum erupts from out of the woodwork as all 6 small doors spring open at once. A troop of cask-shaped tin soldiers marches into view. A drum waddles behind one of them on stocky legs, striking itself with a pair of tiny drumsticks. As all of them march out, I'm going to show you what they look like.
Oh boy.
Can I also say that Praedycats is preparing a spell as this is happening?
They look like this.
Oh, they're adorable.
Oh, they're like little
Oh, I
Final
love
Fantasy
them.
guys.
Yeah, they're like basically like little conquistador-looking soldiers with red and white striped garments, complete with conquistador-looking bull helms. And on each of their chest plate is painted a red hourglass, as well as each of them being adorned with leather boots and gloves.
They're so cute.
And their faces are all painted up complete with vaudevillian curly mustaches.
Fantastic.
And as they all begin to wander their way out, I'm gonna need you guys to re-roll initiative.
Could I
So
get the
go
spell?
ahead
Could I,
and move
could I get the spell off that I was preparing?
Ooh,
Sure.
18.
What were you casting?
Seeing that a whole bunch of these things are there and turning on us, Praedycats is pulling out like one of the big guns, because that's a whole lot of he doesn't want to deal with. So, erupting earth in the center of that room. Do.
All right. To make sure I get all these.
Yeah, you literally just see him just filling the like entire center of the room, trying to get as many of them as possible. With just a mountain of thorns and bramble just shredding the floor.
Point of order, just for reference. The familiar voice was Scabatha, right?
No.
Oh.
Bet you anything.
It was the voice of one of the Boglins.
Ah. It wasn't even who I thought that was either.
Really? I kind of figured it was one of them.
This lets us know that the Boglins actually work for Scabatha.
All right. So you said you were going to place that in the center of the room, yes?
Roughly, like, again, because I didn't know exactly how many, if they were on the floor or coming out of the thing. So give me a second here. If you could give me a 20-foot cube, I can move.
Sure. Let me go. So 20-foot cube.
I would also
I have
ask,
to
what's
put
that
on the
one?
right layer?
Yeah. Also, what's that one token that's right next to one of the soldiers that's unmarked?
Oh, that's the drum.
Ah, okay.
So we could destroy the drum.
All right. There's the 20-foot cube.
And now, can you give me a ability to control it?
Oh, hold on. There
I
we
don't
go.
know if you could do that with drone shapes.
Okay, then I'll have to try and mess with this. Give me a second here.
I can move it if need be.
I would say, yeah, he's definitely going to try to get the drum as many of those soldiers as possible on the sidewall. Like, not going to try to get this guy at the top. No, but he's basically fucking up this room.
So, based on the cube, I say you could. The best thing you could do is you could get all but 2 of the soldiers.
I'm fine with that. Fine with that. That's a lot of problems, a boggling, a bunch of soldiers that we don't know what they do. Yeah, fuck them. And DC 17 dexterity save for 32 points of damage. That also makes that entire square difficult terrain.
All right. Yeah. So, start to go clockwise or counterclockwise. Drum fails. The soldier down there, he's going to fail because I'm sure they got negative dex mod. Boggle fails. Boggle fails. Next soldier fails. Next soldier, that's cocked. That fails. Last soldier passes.
So that's 16 damage.
So, in a swifting motion, you just hear. As the drum is destroyed. So that's the soldiers destroyed. That's the soldiers destroyed. The Boglin dies. That soldier's destroyed. That soldier's destroyed. That soldier's destroyed. This soldier's destroyed.
I just realized I was 4 points off from max damage on that spell.
God
Good
damn.
lord. That's a good fireball worth of damage right there. All right. So.
Sorry, I saw a robot in chat.
Be gone, Robo Demon. All right, so the soldiers rolled an 8 then. There we are. All right, and then Skyla. Roll the 4 again. All right. So, with that out of the way, Duff, it's your turn.
Let's see. How far away are they? The last remaining 2. 60 and 40. Problem is I don't have AoE spells on Dumph. I've got single targets. You know what? I'll conserve my spell slots again and go for another Acid Splash. Focusing on solely this guy over here. Needs to make a DC 16 save. It's Dex, I believe. Yes, Dex.
All right. So, poison spray, right? Or is it acid splash?
Acid splash.
Acid splash. Okay, important distinction. All right. So, save fails. Roll damage.
So
Actually, it automatically fails because you just kind of look as Predacats casted the erupting earth. You just kind of see the two soldiers that were over in the corner just kind of jolt as they look in the direction of where the drum was. It's like, huh. They almost look stunned, like they didn't even bother attempt to dodge out of that.
So instead of rolling, like I was saying before, I have a new feature that at 5th level, I can maximize the damage of a witch cantrip that I cast that only damages a single creature that's the sole target of it. So he's going to take a full 12 damage.
All right. You said it was the far one or the next far one?
The far one.
Okay.
As a big old glob of tea launches at it and splatters all over its form.
All right. Anything else, Dub?
Let's see, that would have been my action. I think I'm good.
All right. So,
That would be...
Oh, Lord, I don't even want to use any of my spells for this.
That's why I was using a cantrip.
Listen, I only knew about the known unknowns. That's why I wasted one of my only spells on this. I was like, I don't know what these guys' gimmick is. I don't want to know. I want them gone.
No, that's fair. I agree with your decision.
I wonder. I'll move on over here, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to hit him. Which one is the healthier looking one?
the one next to the pile of the rest of his tin brethren.
All right, I'm gonna aim this at him. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on him.
Interesting.
Oh. Let's see. I have to look this up. Okay, Alright, so since you're targeted with a Dispel Magic, he needs to make a con save. You look at it, as it just kind of looks up, you just see it go slack as it just stands upright.
Woohoo! Go slack as in he's done.
Oh, it does seem like it topples to the floor.
Okay,
For
cool.
now.
Well, here's the question. Is it the Family Guy fall pose? This is important.
Well,
Yes.
I think the easier question is, when is it not?
Yeah, Family Guy fall pose, why not? As it clangs.
Alright, and I kind of want to conserve as much as I can at the moment, so that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alright, Rudy.
I'll get out of the way at least, though.
Alright. We'll come right here so I can actually... If I'm right here, do I have a... Yeah, I do. Straight shot to that one.
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just moving an additional token. It's the same one, it's just that I can't, for whatever reason, select the other token, so... I'm just moving a new one on there to represent him proper, so...
So I just blast if it hit. I don't...
Alright. Which one were you blasting?
This one.
The far one, okay. Roll the hit with advantage. Because he's stunned. Oh, that's a soft 20. That hits.
And six force.
Alright. You do manage to hit that one. It's still up. Roll for your other blast. with advantage.
That's a 22.
Roll damage.
Oof.
On.
Ein. All right. And that Rough Runner manages to barely graze him as it's still up. Anything else for your turn then, Rudy?
That's it.
All right, back to you, Predicats.
Predicats literally picks up the little drow boy by the scruff of his shirt, then just tucks him under his arm. Just going to go straight or stairs.
Straight.
He will hear that, immediately fire 2 Eldritch Blasts. That's an 18 and a nat 20. I think this thing's going to die.
Yep.
Actually, no, it's only 6 damage.
That's exactly as much as you need to take out that soldier.
Well, then
yeah.
he is literally just at max speed as far as he can get through the brambles, not caring if there are any scratches or anything else, carrying this kid towards this straight door and using him like a Garmin.
At the next door, take a left.
All right.
In 10 miles, turn left. Turn left now.
What's the direction that you want us to go?
So I assume, let's see, that was 10, 20. I assume you're going through the door, right?
He's at least opening the door and waiting for everyone else to catch up.
Okay. As you go to make your way through this door, you see a long, narrow hallway with 2 doors on the right, and 1 door on the left, and 1 door on the far end. And actually, oh yeah, moss color around the lantern that hangs from the ceiling in the middle of a hallway, casting flitting shadows on the walls. The hall contains 3 sliding doors along the walls, and a heavier hinge door stands on the opposite end.
I mean, I assume we're following at this point.
Yeah, like once at least half the group is behind him, he's just literally pulling the kid back up and being like, "Which door?"
The straight one.
At this point now, I'm just baton running this child.
You can get in there.
Like, I feel like halfway through he'll stop, like, trying to carry him by the shirt, just throw him on his back and be like, "You hold on, do the work."
Let's see.
Rudy's really far behind.
Yep, sorry.
Meep, meep. Brr.
Also, point of order, if there's supposed to be music playing, I'm not hearing it.
I'm hearing it.
I-
It's
I-
very low, so it's very basic.
Yeah, I would say you might want to refresh because there's been no music on my end.
Oh, weird. I'm hearing it just fine on mine.
There.
It's Roll20 with music. Whenever you switch a track, it's a roulette of who gets it.
That's fair.
I was
All
also-
right.
I was also a little caught up in everything that's going on. Be like, okay, music. No, I'm just like, I'm just yodeling this child and just trying to be like, okay, let's find this last kid and get the hell out of here before something kills us. Though I guess at this point this would be more of a Grogu than a Yoda.
Mm-hmm. All right. This room has 3 stores and a wood-carved staircase that ascends to a higher level. The walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles, nestled among which are 5 animated portraits. One of a svelte, dark-haired woman, and the others depicting hags.
Which way
And
to
at the
kitchen?
far end,
Oh, go ahead.
you do see a familiar figure just with his back turned to you, about to go through that other door. Actually, let me just double check. Oh, you just hear a growl and just like, oh, Slot! Like, ah! As he turns around and you see, oh, it's Chucklehead. As he turns and faces you.
What's behind that? What's behind that door?
Oh, it's the kitchen, but the door is locked.
Just immediately go. His always door-solving method, which is primal savagery.
As you begin to make your way over,
Oh?
as you look at the various portraits that are in this room, you see in the 5 portraits that are kind of scattered about this room, a truly ancient and terrifying hag, a toadish hag, a skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraption resembling a dress, a familiar-looking hag with a wind-up key in her back, one empty eye socket, and a wooden eye held in her hand, and a svelte, dark-haired woman with a commanding presence. Predicates?
Yes.
You recognize the truly ancient and terrifying hag.
Who dat?
You recognize that as the visage of Baba Yaga.
I will, for the sake of our friends here in the Discord, I'll post what would be his option of seeing that, processing it, and being like, no, I'm gonna just rip through a door. That's something I can control in my life. There you go, it's in call text.
And also, I believe it was... I believe it was Predicates. You would also recognize the dark-haired woman as well.
Oh boy.
You remember outside the Hall of Illusions, way back in the Witchlight Carnival, the bust that was in the glass case belonging to that of Tasha.
All of the alarm bells about Archfey are going off in Predicat's head right now. He's about to work through all of them on this door. So can I make some primal savagery attacks at it?
Let's see. I guess go ahead and make an attack. It's Chucklehead just kind of makes his way, gives way for you.
Does 12 hit a stationary door?
Yes.
Do. Going right where the lock is, 19 damage.
You do manage to etch away at a good bit of it, but the lock still barely manages to hold on.
He will swing again. He'll just be like, we have a lot to process here! 23.
Yep, that hits.
And another 12.
And as you begin to slash and pour your way through the lock, it manages to finally give up its hold as the door behind it begins to give way and break free of its lock. And in the room beyond, the squalid kitchen is carved out of the trunk of a fallen oak. A large clay oven sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. Sickly sweet vapors emerge from a cauldron that rests atop the oven. A young human girl shackled to a work table is hard at work peeling potatoes. Set into the floor nearby is a padlocked iron gate, in which you hear a gruff male voice say, Are those potatoes I smell? A green dragon the size of a large dog is coiled up near the oven, apparently dozing. Fumes rise from the wormling's nostrils.
Aw.
Let me go ahead and reveal this. As you bust your way through.
Because this entire hallway has just been sensory overload for Prey to Catch. Just like, okay, this is my life now.
Where is she?
There, just use the little dragon. Can I keep it?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
At that point, I feel like Prey to Catch would just whip around. They are people!
Yeah, but
Ah,
hang around.
Adoption
You
is
just-
a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
as you just hear, as you Predicats just yell out, "They are people." The green dragon worldly just kind of begins to stare. The stir is like, ah. Huh? Intruders!
No, friends.
No, not intruders.
We're guests.
Yes. You know, we just thought maybe we could help with the situation a little further along.
Make a deception check for me.
Do I have advantage because Solo is helping?
Yes.
Okay, good. Come on, +8, do me good.
Yeah, 20!
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I would hope that the bard would be like, yeah, no, we're. It's like,
Oh, you're gonna help? Oh, hey. As the Wormly just kind of goes back over, actually right next to where the stove is, and it's just going to curl back up.
Enjoy your nap.
We'll try to be quick, not a bother at all.
Let's see. As you kind of look, you see this young human girl as she kind of looks over towards all of you, and she just kind of gets back to peeling the potatoes that she was working on.
Prey to Catch will just look to his backpack. Is she the girl?
Mishka, I'm glad you're okay. As Chucklehead just kind of looks up. Oh, Chucklehead, I'm fine. What's all the commotion going on?
This is a sneaking mission.
Do you say that out loud, Solo? Or are you trying to conceal that?
remember,
Well,
Snake,
I
this
am
is a
whispering
stealth mission.
to her. So, like, kind of.
Okay, sleight of hand to hide that from Candle or from the Wormling?
Sindaro will start to
Alright,
roll the
so-
belly of the dragon.
Oh, dough.
Well, I'll allow you advantage because Sindara's attempting to help you out with this.
Oh, good. 15 then.
Hey, not that spot. You just hear the dragon. You just
Here?
hear the whelp just going, just gently trying to scratch you away, getting distracted by it.
Also, just to I
Okay.
was going to ask for reclarification. Is the dragon also chained?
The dragon is not chained, no.
Why? If she still starts rubbing.
Let's see. I just here. At this point, you everyone roll a perception check for me.
Wow,
boy.
Okie doke.
Perception.
11.
Perception.
16.
14.
16.
That is not great. I guess just flat wisdom from Tormund. 7.
11.
Oh,
Jesus,
you all begin to hear a chunk, 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 as coming up from the hallway from whence you guys had all come from, one little tin soldier begins to make his way out, and he looks up and sees what you are all doing. And at the same time, Rudy and Veska, since the two of you are right there, you see a door fling open to your right. As you see chunk, 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 as other toy soldiers are beginning to make their way inside. As
Oh, son of a bitch!
I need to reestablish initiative order, and this actually seems like a good time to take a break.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
There's
the
that
water for
initiative.
Beth.
6.
Roll the initiative.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Is-
I'll be right back.
18.
3 people rolled 18.
So let's all roll d20s then.
I mean, yours is already going to be predicates.
Yeah, it's just predicates and Cinder that have to re-roll because they have the same +1.
And the better question is, hey, do you want to get caught in an AoE spell potentially?
I'll let you go first.
Okay, that works. I'll figure out what I can use against more of these things. As basically, we just need to figure out who needs to be saved, who needs to be unalived, and run.
Man, I'm really missing Moonbeam from Dan.
Don't worry, I still
No
have it.
AoE.
Damn it.
Good,
Sorry,
good.
I was trying to see.
All right, I have Thunderwave. I need to use that more. I should use that more, especially in this exact situation.
I will let you guys handle the tin soldier. If need be, I'll take care of the dragon. It's my responsibility, promise.
So get mauled by the green dragon. Got it. The worst part is this dragon is the least compatible for our party because green dragons are all about social intrigue and deception, and we are the most straightforward batch of motherfuckers that has ever come to the Feywild.
Hey, I've done plenty of deceiving. We negotiated with the hags.
Yeah, a hag that we are now robbing. And that kid's not getting her pig. I don't care what happens. Praetorians will neck chop her if he has to.
Semantics.
We're
It's a-
not. We're
It's a
not
pig.
We're not robbing her. We're liberating.
Yeah, we're liberating these children. And maybe a few items if we find them along the way.
And
That's
maybe
it.
a green dragon.
I think the green dragon wants to be there, and again, will probably try to kill us. Luckily, it's a wormling, so we can actually fight it.
Yeah, it's just a little guy. I should probably...
He's just a little guy.
The one problem is, unfortunately, we're still low enough level, and with our different characters' races, a poison breath will actually fuck us up, as I've learned from playing in our Strixhaven game. Yeah, when your DM finds a young adult dragon stat block and decides to throw it at you at 6th level.
Oh god.
Yeah! He nearly TPK'd us in the first round of the first thing of combat. Luckily, we had a high-level NPC there to re-alive the one character that was actually killed and all of the others that were downed.
At this moment, I wish I had Luna.
All right, I forgot. I have Tasha's hideous laughter. I could potentially deal with the dragon. Interesting.
Alright, so re-rolling for...
As Luna
Man.
literally tanked a Taurus and live.
I'll also say for the people who are listening in the future, or for those who are still in chat with us, the GIF I shared with the group upon seeing all of the different hags and knowing exactly who all of those hags were was the Usopp from Dressrosa just smiling while having an anxiety attack meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, Usopp, when he basically finds out he's the 5-star bounty on Dressrosa.
Yes, he is the most wanted man on Dressrosa by the most dangerous man on Dressrosa. This is when he realized, oh fuck, I'm God Usopp. This is the worst thing that could have happened to me.
Look, Usopp messed with his plans. Of course he's getting the highest bounty. He ruined all of his plans.
And traumatized a 20-year-old that is visibly a 10-year-old. Not once,
Yep.
but twice.
Second time was fucking great.
Yeah, I put a pause on it, but having rewatched that scene, like, in the dub, like, within the last, like, 3 months, oh, it was so good.
I'm trying to get someone I know into One Piece. I'm doing an even exchange. I've never seen Doctor Who, so I will watch Doctor Who with them in exchange for One Piece.
Fair.
Seems like a good trade.
And I don't think I even have the time just to sit back and try to catch up on One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot.
Also, just because I can, and because they were both very nice, I want to shout out 2 artists who, not even, like, affiliated with here, but they were very kind and they're like, hey, give us something to draw. And I gave each of the artists, like, 2 different of my D&D characters, and they both did amazing jobs. And they're both on, like, Twitter. I think they both possibly have Patreon, so Impact Frame and Blue Kazanate, you should check them out and support them because they do amazing work. Impact Frame does animation and art. Blue Kazanate does all of the art for a different D&D campaign, which is D6, so you should check them out.
Yeah.
Especially since Blue's already been on the channel before for C4.
I always enjoy their work, especially all other blue tiefling.
Listen.
Many blue tieflings.
I have a warlock problem. Blue has a tiefling problem. That's how we became friends.
Blue has a blue tiefling problem.
No, they have other tieflings. Like the C4 tiefling's red. Though, I will share with you actually how I became friends with half of the D6 campaign at the time. I literally tuned in for the first time being like, hey, I want to check this out. In the previous session, they had met a Yugoloth. And this is around, I want to say, mid-spring or March or... Well, I'll just tell the joke. They met a Yugoloth, and I just yelled out in chat, a Yugoloth, and during tax season! And that's how a friendship was born, because they laughed at my jokes.
Funny joke.
Funny joke.
Wow. What's your dex modifier? Wow. That totally makes sense here. 2. All right. Sending. All right. Vesca is... actually, hold on. I need to ask. Is everybody back?
Yeah.
I never
right.
left.
Yeah.
I am back, and I'm also very happy because my parents were like, "Hey, we're not using our our portable ice maker. You want to use it in the little house? We have it be still water." I'm like, "Yes, please." I'm getting that good ice.
Yeah, buddy. For drinks or packs or whatever ails you. Excellent. All right. And on that note, Veska.
Oh boy.
What do as you see all of these tin soldiers beginning to march their way into this room?
So, see the sphere?
Yeah, I see the sphere.
Excellent. Uh, I'm using my max spell slot level for this. Veska's just going to look at these soldiers coming in and just say, you know what? I think we need to change the mood a little bit. Maybe make things a little bit darker. Perhaps we should bring in the moon. Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Or in Draco's words, some good old Trabum Lune.
Heck yeah.
So I believe that can hit all four of them.
Alright, so con. One fails and the rest pass for 14, have to 7 save.
And that is just there. I believe that's concentration too. Give me just a sec.
I believe so, yes. We'll say this one past corner. And then the one in front.
Yep.
Fails. Alright. So that was your action. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good on that front.
Alright, predicates.
Predicates are just going to go up to the little girl's chains and start using primal savagery on them to just melt through the chain, and literally just look to the little drow boy and go, who are we saving in here and who are we killing? So I'll just do primal savagery, because he's literally just holding it, so not really much to hit, but here's the damage. Wow, only 3.
For 3 acid damage. Okay, you etch away a little bit of the chain. Not making a lot of progress on it, though. The boy just kind of looks to you and says, save, yes, her, And then you hear another voice coming in from what seems to be like a hole in the floor with grates. You think you can save me too while you're at it?
Predicates just go, yes, but you will owe us, at which point he's then just trying to vigorously excrete acid, okay?
Done! Alright. Rudy. What do you do as you see these 10 soldiers fall in?
So he is going to bring his wings together, aim basically right at the middle one so I can hit all 4 of them, and thunderclap to try to knock them on their butts.
Okay. Thunderclap, would you... Let's see, so...
It's a DC 12.
Alright, so...
And let me roll the...
Fail. That's pass corner, and a fail.
So yeah. Each one that fails takes 6 of thunder damage.
Let's see, that can be able to 10 feet. It's within 5 feet of you, so if you were to move up next to them, then you could be able to do it like that.
Yeah,
But
right
he
here.
would then be in a moonbeam. He'd then be in a moonbeam.
Oh, you would be in the moonbeam
Right,
too,
yeah.
Right about here. How's this?
Uh,
I don't know where the moonbeam is. Like it's not...
You can hit 2. If you were to move there, you can hit 2 of them, but Veska would also be subject to the thunderclap as well.
In that case, ignore. Or I'm gonna mulligan that and let's go Eldritch Blast again. First on this guy.
All right, first one on him.
13.
Crap, I lost my stats. But
I thought it was a good idea. I'm sorry, guys.
that it's alright. Hold on. Who's my tin soldier stats? Dang it. There it is. Why is that so small? That misses.
You don't do it again. That's a nat 20.
That'll hit, absolutely. Roll damage.
Is it even there still?
Barely. You blow
Yeah,
a massive hole in the chest of this thing, but it's still standing. Anything else for you then, Rudy?
In character. Damn, these things are made tough. That's it.
All right. Sidara.
Sindaro stopped scratching the dragon on the belly, looked down to him. Are you going to be a problem?
He's not going to respond, but he is going to be looking up at you. I want you to roll. He's good. Well, we'll resolve that roll on his turn, but he's not going to do anything right now. What do you do?
Sindara will first go into a rage. And she is going to hold her action to grapple the dragon's mouth.
Interesting. Okay.
If his response is not to what she likes.
All right. Anything else for you then, Sidara?
Nope.
How about you, Solo?
All right. So, full disclosure, I was reading something at the time. What was the problem with Thunderclap?
Oh, it didn't go off because too much friendly
I mean,
fire and being stuck in Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let's make sure that's the incorrect spell. 10-foot radius. I think we can do that without hurting nobody. Hibishki. Shatter.
Oh,
Hey.
excellent.
There we
Not
go.
organic.
They have
They
their
have disadvantage.
yep, disadvantage Constitution saving throw.
My favorite spell in the game.
Fail. Fail.
It is fun.
Fail. I think that one still passes. So 3 fail, 1 pass. And all right, just go down the line. Kaboom. Boom. Kaboom. And this one, let's 9. Is barely standing.
He's not gonna be for long.
Somebody else then too. Let's.
Is it wrong that I'm just picturing whatever voice that these things might have is just the like droids from Star Wars Clone Wars?
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger.
Oh no!
We can take him. There's more of us. It won't matter.
I was so happy that they brought them back in Jedi Survivor.
Right? It's that thing of like, these were such good characters. Why did you really use them once?
Because of canon.
Well,
Yeah.
they weren't technically there in like I think episode 3 for like 2 scenes.
I mean, yeah, that's because they're still going.
All right. Anything else then, Solo?
No, that'll be it.
All right.
Actually, hold on. I just wanna. This is music. Yourself you can bear through is. But that is a bonus action, right? Where are you? Use it. Yes, bonus action. Okay, I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration for Sindara.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right. Doing some other stuff that's on the back end. Uno momentito.
Oh boy.
I'm sure this is fine.
All right, so that's going on. And it's now the Tin Soldier's turn. Just gonna go ahead and roll for the con save for the one that is currently stuck inside the moonbeam, and it fails. Roll damage.
And that was at 3rd level again.
Baby.
That's 17 damage.
And it disintegrates into dust. And the other Tin Soldier's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Clank, 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 clank. It's gonna run right up to you, Vesca. And he's going to make you just see him just kind of wind up its gloved arms, and it's gonna take 2 swings at you.
Okay.
That's a 17 and a nat 1, which misses.
The Well, the 14 hits. Or the 17 hits.
Alright. 6 points of bludgeoning damage just manages to punch you in the knee.
Ow.
Because these are small constructs.
Okay. It said 6.
Yep. Alright, roll for concentration on your moonbeam.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Unfortunate, you lose your concentration on it.
It served its purpose.
Alright. Next up is Dump.
Okay. I'm gonna move right to here. And once more, I'm gonna cast Acetum Respiriso. And it needs to make that dex save where it gets acid splashed.
Okay, yeah. It fails.
Right? Takes
Using
12
your-
acid.
All right. God, so much token clutter out here. It makes it hard to see. There you go. All right. That dealt a lot of damage to it. Lots of pitting, lots of... The clothes on it are starting to get burned. Anything else for your turn?
I think I'm good.
All right. Next up is Skyla, who is going to attack the soldier. Here comes the bite. Misses. Then the claws. That hits. Where are my D6s? Heck, I thought I had all these sixes. Where the fuck did they go? What? All right. She manages to make a pretty good scratch with her claws into it, but still standing. Next up is Cradle Fall. That's probably going to trigger your reaction as he's looking hostile. So go ahead and make your grapple check on him with advantage, I guess, because you're raging.
Yep. 18.
And you have your bardic inspiration just in case you want to use it.
Well, he fails, so you do manage to clamp his mouth shut.
She puts her face next to his. You know, my grandfather was an ancient blue dragon, right? And she grins.
Let's see. Oh, what can he attempt to do? He's going to attempt to break free of your grapple. So go ahead and make the strength check with advantage.
17.
You feel as he attempts to lift his jaw up, but you still manage to clamp it down, so you still have him.
No.
You hear him attempt to fiendishly roar as much as a baby dragon can.
Aww.
So cute.
And, that's right. I got to roll for Chucklehead. Chucklehead is going to attempt to give you the help action predicates to help you work through the chain some more.
Lovely.
All right. Oh, I went past it. Who's next? Veska, it's your turn.
All right. Veska's gonna look at our tin soldier boy. And she's just gonna say, "I have to congratulate you. You actually got a hand on me. Unfortunately for you, it's going to be the only time." Poison spray that bitch. He's gotta make a con save or take 2d12 poison damage.
That's the one thing about the tin soldiers. They're immune to poison damage, so it had no effect.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I mean, they are constructs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Uh, fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
Always a reassuring thing when you hear someone say that.
But fuck it, I'm gonna do it. She just kind of sees that the poison had no effect. Hmm. Well, plan B it is then. She will hold out her hand and flame blade. Because poison spray was a cantrip, and this is a bonus action.
It's a bonus
All
action to
right.
create it, but not to attack.
I know.
Correct. All right, you have brandished your flame blade.
I don't normally use this, since, fire plus nature equals, forest fires, and I don't necessarily approve of that. However, for you, I will make an exception. And that's it. That's all. That's my
Alright.
turn.
All right, Predicats.
Okay, well, since he has someone helping him, Purdycuts is also going to change up his strategy a little bit. You'll watch as he looks to where the chain that's securing them to the ground is hoisted. Put both his hands there, but also he takes the weakened part of the chain into his mouth, and he's just basically trying to destroy as much as he can. So, that's a 21 thanks to the help action.
Yep.
And
also, he's going to spend 3 of his Nature's Might. So first, the damage for this, which is 14 acid to both the floor and the chain. And then, let me do my Nature's Might. Where is it? So that is 6 extra damage for a total of 20 acid damage to the floor and the chain.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's have enough of that. You do manage to break the chain as the acid breaks down onto the bars of the floor.
Yeah, at that point, Predicats just looks to the dragon, goes, "Join or die." At that point, he is running over. Help with the pit creature. As he goes over and prepares to do the exact same, and spits out parts of chain from his mouth.
Yep. You look down into the pit and you see there is an elderly dwarf, who is currently down in the hole.
But that's all he can do.
All right, Rudy.
so he's like, I think you guys got this. Let me come over here. Right, man, this guy, right?
Yep, you see Sidara currently grappling this dragon by the mouth, managing to keep its trap shut.
And
Meanwhile,
she has a wicked grin on her.
the other trap.
She also has like a wicked grin, and she looks like she's having fun.
All right, what do you want to do there, Rudy?
Am I Eldritch Blast? I don't hit Sandra at all, right?
Yeah, you can just aim for the dragon, no problem.
Yep.
So straight roll with it.
It's the only attack I know or I can do right now because everything else is close combat.
21 hits.
And
On the first one.
5.
For 5, okay.
Then I roll number 2.
A 7 will miss.
That's it.
All right, Sidara.
Yes. She's just going to hold it with one arm around his mouth as she reaches over to grab her warhammer with one hand, and she's just going to smack down on the dragon.
All right, roll the hit.
I'm going to
Nine
use
misses.
that bardic inspiration.
Okay, re-roll. Oh, actually, no, add a D8 at this level, right, Caitlin?
So what?
Your bardic inspiration is D8, right?
Let me double check. I think I thought it was.
It's D6 or D8. I want to say D6.
It's a D6, yeah.
D6. Okay, so roll a D6.
13.
A 13 doesn't hit.
Oh, second attack. That's better.
A 26 will absolutely hit.
For 14 damage.
Yowza.
If you cooperate, I will let you live and you can live with us. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, so let's. All right.
Oh, no, this is not great. Never mind.
Sola.
Alright. I really don't want to use any of my magic if I'm able to. Nope, that's not what I want. Going over to this thing, is there like a lock on it at all?
Yeah, you do see there is a lock on the grate here.
Do you know where the key is?
Well, if that hag doesn't have it, I'm not sure. Don't suppose you have anybody that's deaf with locks, do you?
Rudy just turns his head. Called.
Yeah, probably, possibly. Hold on, let me just see if I have anything in my... anything. Anything in my goodie bag. Little rooms, pokers, pipes. Ooh, what does this do again? What does my Wand of Secrets do again?
Oh yeah, the one that basically allows you to find secret doors.
Oh, secret doors, okay. Don't think that will really be very effective here. Okay, yeah, Rudy, we need you to open this.
I'll be in a sec.
Really don't want to use my spells at all. So you know what, Sindari, you're getting another bardic inspiration. Take.
Yay.
And I think that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Let's see. The soldiers are dead. Dump, it's back to you. Oh, Dump? Mute.
Yep, hello. I muted the mic for a few seconds while I took care of something, but wasn't there one soldier left, or is this a graphical glitch I'm seeing on roll 20?
It is there. It's there.
Okay. So
Oh yeah, there is one left. I'm sorry, I completely missed her turn. Yeah, he's just going to. Not sure who to swing at. Swings at the druid in front. That's one hit. For 8 bludgeoning damage. Then it's back to you, Dub.
Okay.
Oh yeah, concentration for your flame blade there. Veska.
Chaco?
Yeah.
Gotta roll concentration for the flame blade. You got
Ah.
punched.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
punched. Okay.
Yep, 8 points of damage.
All right.
You're fine.
We're good.
All right, back to you, Dump.
All right. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Time for another acid bath.
Let's see. Dex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
let's see. What's your DC again?
16.
It passed with a 17.
Damn. By exactly 1 point. Told you, little guy, aren't you?
All right. What else you got?
I suppose I could let Dorman out. Him to attack is a bonus action, right?
To command him to attack is, I'd say.
Okay. Also, he never rolled initiative or anything, so
I assume you can just take the initiative right after you.
fair enough.
Think of it.
So yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to take down the soldier, but hey, damage is damage. We can fly out and I'll command him to chomp into it as best he can.
Pocket mouse.
He just yawns and he's just sitting like serrated, like Freddy Fazbear teeth just shink out of his mouth.
He's going to go for the chompy.
That's
going to
it.
hit. So it will take 2 piercing damage. The poison part doesn't matter because construct.
Well, that match should take out half his remaining health.
Right. And that's it for me.
All right. Skyla's up next. Bite. Miss. Claws. That's cocked. That's gonna hit. And he just manages to clock its head off and kill the construct outright.
There we go. I like to imagine Dorman is still gnawing on his head, though.
He's like, I did it.
Good job.
All right. And that's it for the Yellow Bear. Now it's back to Cradlefall. About the best you can do is still try to break free from your grapple. So go ahead, make that strength check.
20.
Yep, he's still not budging.
Submit.
You just hear a hiss as he tries to bare his teeth at you. All right, Veska, it's back to you.
Alright. Seeing as how our immediate problem is dealt with. Yeah, I can get right in front of him. Yeah, I'll go ahead and swing with that flame blade.
All right.
He's grappled, right?
Yes. So, still straight roll.
I thought if he was grappled, I got advantage, but
Restrained.
Restraint does. Yes.
okay.
The string.
Yeah. Common mistake.
Bless you.
That's that one.
Well.
Oh, yeah, missed. All right. Oh, unless you
Not
got
done yet.
something else, Rudy. I'm sorry, Veska.
Does anybody here look kind of bloody?
You're the only person to take a hit this entire time.
Yeah.
Fun. Actually, you know what? No, I will top myself off. Bonus action. I'll go ahead and I'll just use a level 1. I'll healing word myself. Take 5 HP, and that's turn.
All right. Now it's your turn, Predicates.
Seeing that apparently Sola and Rudy have this cage situation in tow, you're gonna watch this. He's at his wit's end. At this point, he is almost completely feral as he runs on all fours. 5, 10, 15. 20. And one of the only things that Cradlefall will hear is, "You had your chance," as he is literally just going to bite into its neck with primal savagery.
All right.
That's a 20.
20 hits for all the damage.
I'll put a single Nature's Might on this, so that's another D4. Nope, wrong thing to do. No, I'm not doing Erupting Error. Let me cancel. Roll 20. There we go. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. I might have to reprogram it into my sheet, so just a sec. Number 2, so 15 points of acid damage straight into his neck.
Yeah, Cradlefall begins to wince greatly under the stress of your massive primal savagery.
And then I'll end my turn.
Take damage. All right. All right, Rudy, your turn.
So he was called, so he's gonna make his way over here. Right, the cage is right here, right?
No, it's right over here.
Right here. Okay. And I'm gonna use my thieves' tools.
All right. All right, go ahead and make your thieves tool check.
Dexterity, right? Correctly?
Plus your proficiency, yeah. Because I assume you're proficient with thieves' tools.
Yes.
8.
That 25 on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, you try, but it's gonna take you some time, as far as you attempting to break this through, so, no success on this, unfortunately.
Forgive me, it's been a minute.
Alright, I'll say as part of your action, you're gonna be, basically doing that the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Sadara.
Don't give up, just keep going. Wow. 26.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Whack.
14.
Describe how you finish off this poor grappled dragon.
As you watch Predicates bite him on the neck, as oh well, I can't keep this one. So she's just going to let go and just swing her hammer over her head and smash it on his head.
Maybe you can attack.
Wait
As-
until the end.
And you see viscera of various, poison and blood just ooze out on the floor underneath your ball or your warhammer. And Cradlefall is dead.
And Sindar will pick up the body and looks at her. Can you put this in your bag?
More Skyla food.
By comparison, it reminds you that this is a medium-sized creature.
I can chop it up. I got a great sword.
That would require time. And also, remember, this is a highly venomous / poisonous creature.
True. Gonna need to prepare it properly.
All right. So, I guess if it's your turn then next, well, he deals with that.
We're still in. Okay.
There's no one to fight, right?
Make a perception check.
Oh boy. Perception. 16.
You hear something rattling in the distance.
Which distance?
Sounds like it's coming from this direction.
Oh, good. Do we have how? Hmm. Heads up, I think we might be getting a bit more company. Are there drawers and stuff over here? Are these tables?
Yeah. There are tables and countertops.
She shrugs. She can't really help with the breaking and entering of the cage, so I guess I'll snoop for stuff.
Okay.
Maybe there'll be a key.
Let's see. You take the time to look around. The first thing you notice is there's an ornate 8-minute hourglass that's set on the counter. That's this one over here.
Ooh, an hourglass, huh?
Yeah. Looks like one that you might use for, say, a kitchen timer.
Oh, I'm just wondering, is it empty? Is it going? What is it doing?
It's been spent. You know, you see all the sand for it in the bottom.
I'ma tip it over.
Okay. You tip over the hourglass.
Or rather, like turn it upside down so it flows, not knock it over. But yeah.
Yep. You flip it over. All right. Anything else then? Aside from looking at the pretty hourglass?
You know what? I'll take the hourglass. Even better.
Okay.
We've been needing trinkets, so might as well.
All right. Well, this will be more than a trinket. This hourglass is worth 75 gold pieces.
Ooh.
All right. Let's see. While this is all going on, I have to double check something real quick. Let's see. Doph and let's see. Yeah, Doph would be the closest one to hear this. Make a perception check for me.
Okie doke. Come on, +1, don't fail me now. 20.
You hear an old voice that's reminiscent of crunching leaves yell out, "Patchy! I might need your help!"
Does the voice sound familiar?
Yes, sounds exactly like Scabatha Nightshade.
Seems Scabatha's in distress. Patchy. Well, Scabatha seems very preoccupied and needs assistance. Don't know if we can take advantage of her in her current position or if we just want to get and go.
Meanwhile, in the other room, there's nothing but yelling and screaming.
Ho 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 ho. Let's see. Where is her token? Why is her token here? There it is. Let's see. More stuff is happening. Clug. So that's what's going on over there. At that. go with the... Okay. Okay. So that's it for... And then that thing happens. Now the tin soldiers are all dead. You hear some groaning of some sort coming from outside of where you're at, Dumph.
Ah. With the door the tin soldiers came from, or?
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from kind of that direction.
Ah. Seems we have company. I'm gonna hold my action. For if something comes through that door, I'm going to set it on fire with my breath weapon. And I'll have Dorman move close by to the door to attack. And after letting the rest of the party know we're gonna have company, I guess that will be my turn.
All right. Skyla's going to attempt to take a defensive position where he's at. Cradlefall is dead. Veska, what do you do?
And well, hearing that we may have people on approach, Veska, Blade Blade lasts for 10 minutes, so I still have that up. So I'll just position myself here, and I'll hold my action. As soon as something busts through the door, I'm going to actually, you know what? I've got enough movement. I'll just get right here. If something busts through that door, I'm gonna swing the flame blade at him.
All right, so you're going to be guarding the northern door there. Gotcha. Predicates.
Predicates goes and grabs his child-sized garment again, just throws him on his back. Which way out? Points to the two doors.
Well, you could go out that way, and he points towards the door towards this door over here.
Yeah, I know. I just had to ask in character because he can't see the map. At which point, then again, zoomies over here breaking down this door.
Alright.
Again, at this point, he is still running on all fours. He is full feral mode.
Alright, I have to double check to see if that door's locked. But as you make your way towards this door, you find that this one is locked.
Well then, let me just see here real quick. What do I have for that? Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 16 to hit the door.
Yep, hits.
That's 18 damage.
Yeah, you instinctively managed to melt all of the acid that's around the lock of that door. And you do manage to bust it loose.
I want to imagine just take a swipe at it with one of his hands and then immediately just charges it with his head and knocks it open with his horns. That's pretty much all my movement and action for this turn, so that's it. It's basically just like, we need to go. I'm Commander Shepard. This is my favorite store, and we need to go.
And as you go to open that door, to one side of the giant topple tree is a grove of bearded willows on the bank of a murky woodland pond. A patch of tilled earth spreads beneath their boughs. The caps of several red tulsus are just beginning to emerge from the loam. And right about where those red caps are sitting at, you see, pacing back and forth, very angrily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red caps. I'm sorry. I saw the line I was getting traced from it as I was revealing the red caps. And as soon as I got done counting, it removed it. I mean, like, hold on. Let's rethink our options here.
If Dom knows those red caps are out there, he ain't going that way.
Make another stealth check for me there, Brandon Katz.
Oh boy. That's an 11.
All of the red caps turn and they see you in the doorway. And they all brandish their cleavers at you and stare at you.
At this point, Praedycots is very done. It's been a day, and it's only been 2 hours. He's brandishing his teeth and starting to foam at the mouth, at which point I hope the child gets off his back. But yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, so I have to add them to the initiative. The good news is they didn't roll very well.
Good.
Lovely.
We got the objectives, so now let's leave game. You know, I hear you, but have you considered red caps?
The worst part is I love red caps outside of D&D. In it so far, they've done nothing but trouble me.
I mean, there was that one that just left. That was fun.
But then we tracked them on an island.
True.
Alright. Rudy, it's your turn as you're struggling to work on that trap door. Make another Thieves' Tool check for me.
God damn it, what the fuck?
I mean, that's on brand for every Thieves' Tools check you've ever made.
I know.
It's unbelievable.
This is why I'm actually going more towards Warlock than Rogue at this point.
Alright. Well, while you're doing that, Sindara.
Hoshi, you're muted, so no one can hear you.
Oh. Okay. So Dara's gonna look at Vegas. What's up there?
You look out and you see all the red caps looking menacingly in your direction.
Excuse me, Mom, I got cook for me. She's gonna get 2 rights here. And she is going to pull out her javelin and going to throw at this red cap.
Okay.
23
Yep, that hits.
for 12 damage.
For 12, okay. That's down to that much.
And then she will reach to her side and slowly pull up her hand axe. Looks at the same red cap and then throw it. For
Alright.
19
Yep, roll damage.
for 8 damage.
Alright. Yeah, that red cap was looking Pretty rough, but not quite bloodied.
I'm just picturing the Ace Ventura gif of him with both spears stuck in his knee.
Yeah, from Nature Calls.
One javelin in the
Ah!
hand axe.
Ah!
Oh.
And then he is going to do a whistle to get Skyla's attention to come to her.
All right. Okay. All right. Sola.
Oh Lord, stop going through doors! She just grumbles at predicates. What do I want to do? I don't even know what I want to do. I'm trying to be conservative. Oh, Lordy Lou. Well, Rudy's having issues. So I'm gonna give
got it!
No, you don't! Help! A bardic inspiration. But what's my mother of potential do again?
Plays a jaunty lock-picking tune.
And tiny potential. I'm just
I
trying
know
to
it's
do
physically
it.
impossible, but in my head, why would you rush to start? Because that song is all about breaking into a baseball. You watch the music video.
I don't know
Okay,
why.
yeah, you're gonna get a motive potential as well. There you go.
Oh, that's right. For skill checks, that basically gives you advantage on the Bardic Inspiration. So
Mhm.
Wait a minute, you're called to creation now? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yay! It's like the best new class they've ever come out with.
I haven't had a lot of opportunity to use it. However, there you go.
yeah, so that's always a thing. So there you go.
And yeah, that'll be. Yeah, I think that's. I think that's all. Did you say that there were noises coming from over here, like this direction? All right, can I get over there? No, that I don't want it to be a circle, please and thank you. Give me the line. Yeah, it's way too far. All right, and then she's just gonna call. Hey guys, you might want to get away from that door. Dumph. I think something's coming.
Or
That'll be it.
I know I'm gonna set it on fire.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
At this point, you begin to hear a lot easily now. You begin to hear Scabatha Nightshade screaming out, "What's going on with all that racket over there? Look into it, boys!"
Everything's under control here. Situation normal.
How are you?
As vaulting over the roots that are nearby here, you all see an army of 8 skeletons begin to make their way towards the door.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
How dare you steal
Just-
my anthem?
I was right to choose the fight. To choose to prepare a breath weapon. That's a lot of targets.
Yep, that's a lot of skeletons, so
You might even say it's a target-rich environment.
You might. See, 30 feet of... Okay, so I could hit the first 3 with the line. Or I could hit 4, I think, if I do that. So Dolph is going to unleash his fire breath. I rolled 2d10s and rolled a 1 on each. Awesome.
Wow.
Well, that's a DC 13 save. Dex.
All right. Well, one failed and the rest of them passed. So, actually, let me go ahead and reveal this little patch that's right in front of the door to Ja. There you go. And then going.
I don't like the position we're between 8 skeletons and 5 red caps.
Considering I've been doing an impression of him for the entire session with breaking down all these doors, I will quote Citric and "fuck it, we ball."
All right. Well, to quote one of my my favorite shit posting internet historians, and then it got worse.
Mm-hmm. Boy, howdy did it.
As something else makes its way. Dolph, you begin just out of the corner of your eye. You begin to see what looks like the top of some moving plant matter begin to make its way ever closer.
Oh, God.
I think everybody in this call just had flashbacks.
I'm not the one getting bored this time. I'm sorry.
I'm close to it. I need to go.
At least I picked the better side.
Good old shambling mounds.
But wait, there's more.
Well, good luck, Will. And run away, guys.
It's like you're not even getting the name right. It's just like we're the getaway gang. Oh yeah, runaway wolf,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. No, we have to deal with shambling mound skeletons and red caps down here. I'm not gonna remember your name at the moment. I don't know what you're dealing with in the factory section. It's probably not great. This is worse. You should leave too.
All right. Well, that's their turns, and now it's the red caps' turn.
Bring it on.
Well, this red cap is going to charge into you. Yeah, it's going to use this ironbound pursuit. And he's going to wind up a big old kick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to attempt to kick you in the shins. Really, really hard. Make a dex saving throw. You have advantage on this because of your danger sense. I think.
18.
Yeah, because you did damage. All right, good. All right, so you managed to miss as you hear a tonk, 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 tonk as their giant iron boots trudge, and you feel the whiff as you move your legs out of the way as it misses its kick.
Oh, it's because of the javelin you need.
Tank, tank, take, 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 take. This one's going to attempt to do the same. Another dexterity save.
11.
Ooh, okay. You are going to take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as you're knocked prone.
Is it magical?
It is not magical.
So I have that.
Actually,
I'm
add
ready.
+4, so actually 28. So that would be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one's going to run up to you. And it's going to start attacking you with its sickle. So that's going to be 3 attacks on you with advantage. That's a hit. That's that 20. That's another hit.
I'm
So
in danger. I'm in danger, Mom.
Yeah, you are.
9 half to 4. Plus 8 half to 4. And then for the crits. 12 half to 6. So a total of 14 points of damage.
That's not bad. Definitely gonna be playing whack-a-mole when I get up.
Why the boy?
10. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. This was going to run past you, provoking an attack of opportunity if you so wish.
Yep. Whack. For 14 damage.
Alright, so that one's going to move 60 feet up to there. A deal 14. That. Alright. Alright, that's it for the Red Cap's turn. Duff, it's back to you.
Well, seeing all these Scootals, I think the only logical thing to do would be Thunderwave. Just for clarification here, is this a 15-foot cube, or is this just like a radius?
It's a 15-foot cube centered in front of you.
Oh, it's in front of me.
Yep.
I forgot that. That's gonna make it hard. So wait, a wave of thunderous force sweeps out of you, each creature in 15... Yeah, originating from you. I would have to get closer to do what I want to do. I don't think I want to do that. But I also don't want to leave these skeletons here. Am I really going to do something this dangerous? Well, if it kills them, it's not an issue. Because then I could do that and run back. Alright, let's go gambling! I'm gonna walk in front of the skeletons.
Alright.
And I'm gonna Thunder Wave. And just to guarantee my safety at level 2. They all need to make a DC 16. Oh, that's not gonna be enough to wipe them out, is it? What if that one?
Alright. Go. Pass.
Rico, you literally had a, oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Fail.
I'm a genius. Oh no.
Fail, fail. Well, everyone except the one directly in front of you failed at least.
True.
This one...
I'm in danger.
This one immediately gets obliterated as it gets blasted 10 feet back.
Oh, thank God.
This one takes the 6 points damage. As it stays in front. These two are barely alive as they get pushed back. Oh boy. Time to set up the Bodie bowling pins. As these two get hit. You know what? Let's have some fun with those two. Deck saves for the ones behind them.
Heck yeah.
Fail, fail. Let's see. Oh my god. In the course of you bowling these bad Bodie boys. Crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack. They do cascade and bust apart their other compatriots. And because they're vulnerable to the damage.
Right, I forgot about
take
that.
them out. As they're just bashing into each other.
Well, that went better. Well, it could have gone better, but this went okay. I'm out! I will take an opportunity attack. I know that for a fact, but I don't want to be in front of these skeletons.
Alright, short sword swing. Yeah. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Nine points of slashing damage. No,
Okay.
50 damage.
Not horrible. Oh. There we go. Now I can move my token again. I believe that right there was 15 feet. And Dorman will fly over to where I am. I guess I'll think at him to tell the others the situation. And he'll fly in, and I'll have him tell everybody of the skeletons and the plant monster that's walking this way.
Oh, good.
And that, I believe, is my turn, because that's my full movement and everything.
And you see Skyla bounce 5, 10, 15. Squeezes her way through 20. We'll say that's difficult terrain for her. 30. 35, 40. 45, 55, 60 as she manages to sprint her way through. It's her cool, badass hooting howl here. And that's it for her.
Sidara's just like, food.
All right. And back to the top of the turn order with Veska.
Alright, there's a lot of chaos going on out here, but she's gonna pardon me, predicates. She's gonna look out the door, see all the chaos that's happening here, and just shout out to Sindara. How are you holding on?
That'll hurt, but I'm good.
Well, I think I can fix that and also take care of some other issues. And I'm going to use my other third level spell slot. As Scenario, you'll see a whole bunch of... You'll basically just see an entire aura around you that sees like pretty much all the vegetation just begin to wither. And I am probably... Gotta cast Wither and Bloom at third level. So that's a 10-foot radius sphere, which should hit everything, including this guy right here as well.
Yep, con saves for all of them.
Yep. That'd be doing it there. Actually. Right there. Yep, right there.
Alright, right in front of Skyla. Let's see.
So they're gonna... I gotta roll one more because that's the third level.
So that meets. So the one in front of Skylar meets and beats. Meanwhile, going
There we go.
clockwise around Sandara.
So it's gonna be 13 if they fail half on a success.
So that's pass, pass, pass. Pass. Wow, they all passed. So that's gonna be. Yeah, 7.
And, Sandara, you can go ahead and use now up to 2 of your unspent hit die and roll them and heal for whatever you roll plus my wisdom mod.
Oh, okay.
And that's per die. So that'd be... Alright, so you get 13, 17... So you get 31 HP back.
Jeez, nice.
Well, they don't get their like hit die like modifier like a con save for that. It's just their flat roll plus yours.
Okay, so then it's 11 and 4 is 15. 8 and 4 is 12. 15 and 12 is 27.
Oh, it says regaining another hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting the +4 from.
Yep.
Because that's my wisdom.
Sweet, that brings me up to 1 point from full.
Nice.
And I don't have a bonus action, so that's my turn.
All right. Pray the cats.
You'll watch Praedycots in like the very fleeting lucid moment look up at you, glare, and just say, "Keep the fool alive," as they reach over to their belt, pull off the magic item they were given, clench it in their teeth, and they run down, still on all fours. And when they get to here, they slam their claws into the ground as, hey, it worked earlier, so... Do. Erupting Earth. DC 17, 29 damage.
All right.
And it's all regular bludgeoning, so...
Who are you going to be targeting with?
It's a 20-foot cube that literally hits everyone from the one red cap to the other.
All right, so including...
Yep. I'm really glad you
Sandara.
healed them before I did this.
Okay.
Because it's normal bludgeoning, non-magical.
Cool. Also for upkeep, I forgot I did move 5 foot back just so that I'm not occupying the same space as predicates.
So I make that deck save too as well, right?
Yep, sorry.
The dangerousness kicked off on this.
I mean, you can see it coming.
Yeah.
Well, it's still halved.
I got a 15. Wait. So, no advantage or with advantage?
With advantage, you hit the DC.
Oh. Okay.
To be fair, this is the person that you get along with least at the party, coming in feral and about to do magic. I think you would brace yourself.
And you're also raging, so it's non-magical bludgeoning, so you then have it again.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that does take out 2 of the red caps, thankfully.
So take what, 9?
8, I believe. If we're rounding up.
But yeah, that's all Praedycots can do.
All right. Rudy. All right. See if you can take another crack at that door.
I am now determined to get this fucking thing. Both in and out of character.
All right. You mash up. Take it away. You get through it. Oh, wait.
All right, so
15 plus Bardic Inspiration and advantage.
D6 or D8?
Oh, it was a
D6
D6.
at this level.
All right, 17.
All right.
Roll again because of the moat. It gives you advantage on that, and you pick which one is stronger.
For your D6, yeah.
All right, 19.
All right. Almost got it. There. You managed to finally break it through, and you managed to fling the trap door open as this elderly, malnourished-looking dwarf is, with a long white beard, is making his way up. Thank you. Finally. Now, let me see if I can help you. Anything else that you want to do then, Rudy?
That's it for now. He's gonna fall on the floor and be like, "Oh, thank God!" And then in his mind, I've been hanging out with you too long.
All right.
Like he's thinking that directly to the desk. He's like, "I've been hanging out with you too long. I've lost my edge."
All right.
If you want him to say anything to that, just go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely spaced out. I'm sorry. What'd you say to him?
Like he's thinking to basically the warlock patron. I've been hanging out with you too long. I've lost my edge and this shit.
Needs more cutting.
Well, maybe you can help out with that next time.
Hey. I
The
can only do so much.
mutually beneficial is what you told me when we started this shit.
Meanwhile,
I'm
while they're having this
trying,
conversation,
all
there's
right.
nothing but screaming outside.
Yep.
All right. Anything else
That's
for you,
it.
Rudy? Sadara. As you are prone next to 3 red caps that are still alive.
Then
Oh,
Dara will slowly get up and glare at Predacats. Then looks back to the red cat, and she's going to whack this one as hard as she can.
All right. The one to your left.
26.
That'll hit.
Sorry, ignore that.
7, 8, 9 bludgeoning.
And with a resounding crack, you break his jaw as he collapses onto the floor. Dead.
Second attack towards this one.
All right. The one.
17. This
All
one.
right. Yep. The farther one to your right. That hits.
For another 9.
Almost as if you mirrored that one in relation, and he's on the other side. You two crack this one in the jaw, and he also falls dead.
And thanks to a little something, Great Weapon Master, since I dropped the creatures to 0, I can do a bonus action attack.
Ooh.
Yes, you do. Go ahead.
And she slow turns toward the one next to her that's still alive. And she's going to whack it as hard as she can. 14.
14 hits.
For 15 damage.
Describe how you take out this last red cap.
So it goes from each one of those. She hits the first one. If he ever, as she breaks his jaw, and she lifts up the next one, lifts up the hammer and smack the next one. Hit me again. And then she goes to the last one and smack it from the side to smack his head. I'm going to kill him. And then she turns to look at Predacats.
All right. Fantastic. Anything else there for you, Sadara?
And then she's just going to yell out, "Bring your asses, it's clear." And then she just starts walking. Actually, no. She's gonna grab these bodies if they start walking.
Gotta go grab that. Go grab that meal.
I
Yeet.
love the idea that Sidra went past. They went, hold on, wait a minute.
Exactly. I love it. All right, Sola, it's your turn.
Oh, this is so problematic because I don't want to leave Dumph on his own. But I don't. What's my speed? Dang it, it is 30. If I'm here, would I be able to get a look at the skeletons? Probably not, right?
From there, probably. Well,
Probably not.
probably not. Yeah.
That's so pesty.
That being said, we have 4 children and a geriatric dwarf.
Ooh, said they could help us, maybe. Maybe he's a wizard.
A dwarf, a wizard?
Look, it sounds crazy, but it is possible.
His father probably disowned him for asking to do that.
Probably.
You'll be in the forest and you'll like it!
I want to learn magic, Father.
You just made the Book of Grudges.
Mm-hmm.
That's an M&W reference that I could make, but no.
Oh, do I? I don't want to do that. Yeah, cause I got like almost nothing to really work with. You know what? I'm at least gonna kind of move down here. But other than that, I think I'm just gonna skip my turn. Don't
All
really
right.
have much to do. There's no one within my sight, really.
Well, speaking of things coming into sight. So 60 as bat walking as though they were walking on solid ground, bounding over the roof, over the root system. You see, in a very mix of equal parts confusion, equal parts anger, as she begins to survey over the scene. Bavlorna Blightstraw
Oh, fuck.
appears behind what is left of her contingent of skeletons.
Oh,
I come over here, you destroyed my boat boys I was using as fertilizer! And I hear all this cacophony going on! You'll make a fine replacement for them! And as she scowls in your general direction, that's where we're going to have to call tonight's session.
Aw, snap.
To be fair, we did pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too bad.
We just have. Wait, you said it was Bavlorna?
Oh, it was Scabatha, I'm sorry. It
Okay.
was Scabatha Nightshade.
Okay. I was gonna say.
It was Scabatha.
I'm going to say we can deal with hag drama later, but several of us need to start getting going. So, hey, Caitlin, where can people find you?
Hello. Okay. See, sorry, I'm tired. I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, places at Caitlin C37. I do art. Commissions are open. I also have an Etsy if you like has-been stuff. I got stuff. I got stuff to sell.
You've got stuff for days.
I do got stuff for days. But yeah, that's it for me.
We need to nominate next.
Milla, you.
Oh,
Hello,
she called Deluna,
Deluna
so Deluna next.
Hello, my name is 13. You can find me on Twitter. Not anymore. I keep forgetting. I say that out of reflex. It's gonna be a tough thing for the next few weeks. But I'm out of Twitter now. My account is private. I'm not deleting it because just in case things get better. Doubt it, but for now. But you can find me on Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube, and anywhere else you care to find me at Deluna13. You'll also find me tomorrow on Draco's channel for our Barovian Odyssey campaign. And next Tuesday for Power Rangers Cyber Strike, schedule permitting. We just had a Megazord battle today, and that was awesome. I didn't gush about it as much as I should have because of the fact that I was actually kind of tired when we started, but holy shit, that was so cool. Anyway, you also find me, I guess, next Tuesday for Party Games on Draco's channel. And I'm working on something. If everything goes well, I should be able to talk more about it in a couple weeks. I'll let you know. Till then, Hoshi.
Hello, I'm Hoshi. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch as Hoshi. You can also find me here every other Tuesday for this campaign. Also find me on Draco's channel on Wednesdays for Barovian Odyssey. You can also find me on everybody's respective channels on Thursday for not Curse of Strahd, Baldur's Gate 3 with Draco and Chaco. If things go correctly, and after to talk about this after this, might have something going on Tuesday with everybody.
Nice.
And that's it for me. Draco, go.
Hey everyone, you can find me on all sorts of places as Draco Magnus. Sometimes there's an underscore in between there. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. For sake of speed, because people have to go, Mondays, Persona 5 Royal. Tuesdays, when we're not over here, we do party games. Wednesdays, you can catch myself, Chaco, Royal Hoshi, Deluna, yelling at me, who's in chat, by the by, Broad and Rod, and Onyx Locket as they go through Barovian Odyssey. They're about to investigate a mansion that's been abandoned for a good long while. Used to be home to a silver dragon. Trying to collect armors. That could be interesting. Thursdays, you can catch me with Chaco and Hoshi doing Baldur's Gate 3, and on Fridays, you can catch me going through Breath of the Wild, and last but not least, on Saturday, I do Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. Who has not gone yet? Milla?
Technically, but I choose to nominate Choco Zombie instead.
Hello, you find me. I am Chocolate Zombie. You can find me on the social medias as Chocolate Zombie 101. I stream on Twitch occasionally, usually on Thursdays when we do Baldur's Gate and many other things. I'm currently doing a Platinum Trophy run of Astrobot on my channel, and so much more down the line. Aside from that, Tuesdays, you can find me here every other Tuesday and on Twitch Person's channel for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. Wednesdays, you can find me over on Draco's channel for Curse of Strahd. As I mentioned, Thursdays, you can find me doing Baldur's Gate 3 with Hoshi and Draco, usually streaming on my channel. And Tuesdays, when we're not doing this, we're usually doing party games. So that's pretty much all I got. I guess that just leaves you, Miller.
All right. Hello, I am El Ninja. You can find me as well as, at the same time as these goods. The Burning Brand site, Middle Ninja Nerd, Blue Sky, and Twitch at Middle Ninja. Streams will resume as normal. I'll be playing Satisfactory. At some point, I will be picking up Super Mario Party Jamboree, because that seems like a fun time I want to get into playing with friends. And maybe some other cool peeps if they so desire. Aside from that, again, twitch.tv/LetJakes every other Tuesday for a Dossier Anthologies Legacy of the Deal Breakers, where the party has made their way back to an old stomping ground where they had missions done after breaking up to scout various locales. Most of the party met to meet up with the local nobles, while one character, myself, went to pray at a church. Turns out, worst place to get to become the victim of dominate person. I tell you, especially when you have a god, servant of the god of secrets in a church of the god of knowledge. That's gonna be whack. Tune in next Tuesday where we figure out what exactly happens. But Vaughn, go ahead and take us home.
Yeah, hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. Saturday we have Say by Spell. Monday we have Wizard Sips Plays. And coming up on the 17th of November, we have a one-shot for Those Who Wander. That being said, since we're talking about Those Who Wander, let's raid one of the most recent additions of Those Who Wander, one Skeleton Alpha. And while we think up a raid message, I will just say El Robot has the quote of the session, which goes to Praedicots. Save me from all these people with pets.
Fantastic.
You know what? I'll say this. Our message will just be pet-free.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you again in 2 weeks' time. We love you. Bye-bye.
Good
Good night,
night,
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.